up, give me a hell yeah, hell yeah. Y'all wanna burn this place down, let me hear hell yeah, hell yeah. Everybody else just looking for attention and mentions for your intention. Trying to go the extra mile and show my profile. You are the first to my life, you're not so close to mine. I wish that you could live this on vacation, that's my whole life. I'm living life on the wild side. Fuck you. Two middle finger to the sky. Fuck you. Bad boy till the day I die. Fuck you. Feel the heat when I come alive. Stop. All that hype you've been screaming, don't get shoot. Knocked down. Another level put down. Y'all wanna tear this place up? Give me a hell yeah, hell yeah. Y'all wanna burn this place down? Let me hear hell yeah.
Hello! Tonight we will be playing the Cursed Crusade and seeing how that decides to come out. I will be determining, in my opinion, whether it's complete garbage or just underrated. Just let me check one thing real quick here. Alright, let's get this started. We'll start a new game. I haven't played this, God, years. So far, it seems at least it's not horrible looking, but it is on 360 currently, so I'm not expecting to be blown away at this point. We'll do Crusader, because I don't remember anything about this game. I don't think I ever finished it either. Desert of Syria. Gonna find me some pirates.
My name is Jean de Bail, one of the Order of the Knights Templar. In this bitter winter of 1198, it has been 8 years since I departed from France, leaving behind my land, my castle, and more importantly, my family. I often wonder what possessed me to follow Richard the Lionheart to this place. In those days, he was a charismatic and enthusiastic young king. I suppose, like many others, that I was moved by his conception of the Holy Land and the promise of unconditional redemption. But the Holy Land didn't look much like the young king's vision. and the redemption we were guaranteed always felt just out of reach. However, even if this crusade didn't keep its promises, I did manage to catch a glimpse of what I sought. Liberation. Liberation for me and my bloodline.
Jean, it won't be long before we're overrun. Too many have already breached the Croc's fortifications.
I warned them, Martin. This is a mighty fortress, but it's hardly impenetrable. Today the sons of Saladin shall succeed, where their fathers failed for many years. Nevertheless, this fortress is of little
I
importance.
will slowly sort by anybody who comes within my reach.
Do you have it with you?
Why else would I have sought you out amidst this havoc? Here, take it. I know it will find greater purpose in your hands than in mine. I will do my best to lead these soldiers until there are none to lead. You must continue our quest. Leave at once.
Martin, you know I cannot leave you behind. Our code forbids it.
Leave his ass behind. He ain't worth your effort.
Moreover, you need to see this through, just as much as I do. United, we cannot fail.
Don't be a fool, Jean. It is my duty and mine alone to stay and command the men. As for you, I know you will succeed in our mission. You honor your tunic more than any Templar.
United if he's leaving you.
Take the underpass to the southeast. Saladin's men have not attacked that wall yet. It shouldn't be difficult for one man to escape.
Thank you, Martin. I will find salvation for us both, as well as my son.
If your son inherited half the qualities of his father, he is beyond any doubt worthy of salvation.
He'll find salvation.
Go with God, old friend. Farewell.
No, Martin. We shall meet again. In France.
Alright, let's get this bitch running. Or not.
As I am not yet redeemed. The flames of hell shall bless my blade!
The Cursed Crusade. Guess we'll have to wait and see the level of garbage this game is. I don't have high hopes.
Take us now to where our story begins. Thousands of miles away, in the kingdom of France, my family awaits my return. Or should I say, what's left of my family. When I departed for Jerusalem, my brother, cursed be his name, laid false claim to my lands and castle. The only treasure he could not steal was my son, Denz. If he walks proudly, it is because he bears the colors and the cross of the Knights Templar. This tunic is to him.
You know, people claim about all the
that is
fucking
left
chivalry
of
back
me.
in the medieval
My
times.
heirloom.
Yeah, they're always killing each other and stealing fucking lands. That's not chivalry. That's thievery and murder.
On this February evening in the year 1199, my quest remains unfinished. As for Den's, his is about to begin.
What happened here, gentle sir?
Why must God always persecute the weak?
That has nothing to do with God, old man.
Spoiler alert.
Who are
There's
these
no
men?
God.
The devil's fiends. That's who.
God's an imaginary friend for the weak.
But as fate would have it, there is another hero who would be impossible to forget. His name is Esteban Noviembre, a Spaniard twice my son's age. He's a clever, mostly dependable man, but at the moment, how his destiny will intertwine with my son's is the furthest
He's
thing
mostly
from his
dependable,
mind.
which means he's not.
He also has a particular gift, both getting into and out of trouble.
I'm so glad it's got such a long cutscene. I so
Esteban.
wanted to watch a movie and
Chugging
not
you
play a
these
game
last
here.
3 days has finally paid off. How far did you think you'd get carrying our share of the loot? You lawless bastard! You better still have it! Right you are, hombre. I am lawless. And your share weighs uncomfortably in my pockets. I am concerned. Will I be able to carry what's left in your purses?
Unfortunately, my son has always been equally as gifted at finding trouble.
The village is empty, Lord de Mafra. Hardly worth drawing our blade.
Excellent, Bardois. And the church?
Unspoiled. It's just over that way, my lord.
Well, what do we have here? A Templar? Did you get lost on your way to the Crusade, noble boy? Templars? Ha! They're priests with pretty tunics. I bet he wields that sword no better than a farmer.
Still think Templars are priests and farmers?
You know, the
Consider
last
this
kill
training
shot is
crusades.
pretty fucking slow. Look, he's like slowly drives it into the chest. It's like, I will penetrate you with force.
This
but
Templar's
extra
blade is
slow.
mightier than 5 of yours.
Denz is a talented swordsman who has never let fear best him in a fight. Perhaps that stems from the burden he bears, the Templar's curse. It is a terrible power that in the coming days will shape his future.
Denz de Bale, I have come to take
That
you.
guy kind of looks like Jack of Blades from Fable.
You again. Will you never leave me in peace? Be gone, Wraith!
Damned one, I will have you follow me to hell.
Come closer, and we'll see.
Fantasmas! Veo fantasmas!
I am nothing as simple as a phantom. You have spilled blood. It is time to atone for your sins, and I have come to collect.
Yeah, the writing and voice acting
just
is pretty well done.
It's going to stop. Just like
Character
the other
models are
times.
passable.
I will need to find somewhere to come to my
Swordplay
senses.
is relatively
Not
basic.
now. It is not my time yet. If If I take lives,
So,
I do
I've
so
only
for
played 30
justice.
seconds because heaven forbid I actually play the game I put in.
To struggle is futile. I am death. I am
I'm running
everywhere.
for 16 minutes
I
and I
am
think I've had
always.
a minute of
When
actual
I am
playtime.
sent to claim a soul in his name, I take it. None escape.
Unfortunately for you, I know where my soul will be out of reach. I told you already. My time hasn't come yet.
Oops, I fucked that up. Ruh-roh. Fucked that up pretty good. Be very, very gentle.
Denz is a talented swordsman who has never let fear best him in a fight. Perhaps that stems from the burden he bears. The Templar's curse. It is the terrible power that in the coming days will shape him.
Fantasmas! Veo fantasmas!
Not now. It is not my time yet. If I take lives,
Technique discovered two-handed sword.
this place is hallowed ground. A threshold you cannot cross.
His horns
Not
started
take
his
me this
eyebrows.
day, oh death.
I don't think they're horns. They're just like
told
they're
you.
really, really
I
unkempt
am
eyebrows.
everywhere. I am always. Time matters not. One day, you won't escape me. I need only one moment to claim your soul.
It's not my time. At the very least, I have a safe place to spend the night.
It's only a nightmare. Just a nightmare. What a realistic nightmare. But did I really fall asleep in a church?
Oh, I got a D. That's a damn shame. I don't really care. Skill menu. Enhance my character techniques. Technique menu. Here you can spend victory points. Part in the game to access new combo attacks. Moves and see techniques finishing. Moves beyond a finishing icon. It will automatically be unlocked. 3 types of finishing moves. Represented by 3 distinct symbols. D, performed as a normal attack or during a combo. D. He wants the D. Performed after a deflection counter. Okay. Performed when your partner grabs an enemy. Combo hits a finish move affects specific body parts. Represented by the letter icons next to the attack. H is high, hits the enemy's head. Mid, attacks the enemy's torso. Low L, strikes the enemy's legs. I have 2 victory points. See what I got for techniques. Or is it skills? Skills. massacre point. Alright, resume game then, I guess.
My brother's ill deeds forced my son from his home into the life of a wanderer. He offered his blade to whomever could provide enough coin for him to eke out a meager living. From feud to skirmish,
mercenary.
from brawl to duel, he found himself in the service of Boniface de Montferrat. In the summer of 1199, this lord's soldiers laid siege to the castle of Byron, where an old friend dwelled. Bavois de Flandre, commander of Boniface's army. Their collusion is
Well,
a
motherfuckers
dangerous
got
one,
balls of
and
steel.
my son has the misfortune of serving under his command.
We've tarried beneath the walls of these cowards for 30 days. But no more. Today I want to see Martin Dalgais on his knees. I want his doors raised, his coffers looted, and his men slaughtered. Mercenaries! Time to earn your pay, dogs. On this night, you will either feast until dawn, or the crows and worms will feast on your rotting carcasses. It matters little
Take it
to
back.
me.
At this point, the writing is
the final
horribly
hour.
stupid.
My lord, all of our assaults have failed! It's the portcullis! It's too strong, even for the ram! We have to set it ablaze first or damage it somehow!
Aye, my lord. They rain arrows on us like a pissing cow! We can't get close enough!
Enough of your whimpering. These mantlets will shield you from the arrows. Get close enough, then use the saltpeter bags to burn down the portcullis. The battering ram can finish the job, got it?
Why do we even risk our arses to destroy a portcullis when we could just use the trebuchets to destroy the walls, huh?
Because Boniface de Montferrat, the man funding your miserable lives, wants
Textures
the
are kind of
castle
horrible in
unscathed.
this.
And I intend
I mean, it came out in 2011. At that point,
Now go!
it should have had better
You two,
visuals.
get on the first mantlet. You two there, on the second. Spaniard, you're with the Bale on the third.
The Bale? Such a pretty name for a mercenary. Can he even lift a sword?
That he can. As for his name, perhaps he fashions himself a hero. But enough talk. 6 men on the battering ram. You'll follow from behind the mantlets. Now go! Victory or death!
Listen close, Spaniard. We only push between arrow volleys. As soon as we see arrows, we stop and pray that nothing penetrates this maggot wood. Got it?
Hey, hero boy.
Maggot wood?
I don't feel like dying.
I think I've ever heard that phrase before.
Dios mío. What is that smell? Are you given into fear, De Bale?
The men were given orders to, relieve themselves on the mantlets before we used them.
Cursed Franceses. Do you really win wars with stupid orders like that?
You'll be glad for it soon enough. The wet hides protect the wood from flaming arrows. You don't want to end up roasted like a heretic on a stake, do you?
So you pissed on the hide so it wouldn't start the wood on fire.
Take cover! Now's our chance. Let's go!
They think they can kill Esteban Noviembre. How much
You talk too much, Spaniard. You should save your strength. Let's move, Spaniard.
Relax, hombre. Stick with me. No harm will come to you.
Oh, is that so?
I didn't tell you? I was born under a lucky star.
A lucky star? I'll believe it when it comes down and wields my sword for me.
Let's go, hombre.
Hombre? Really?
I've heard the family called you a man. You and I.
Phrases like hombre don't need to be spoken.
Ha ha! You're un caballero. Tell me, what brings a highway like you to the battlefield? Dragging this piece-covered plank of wood through the mud like any old mercenary.
Well, the thrill of adventure, of course. You're no different, are you?
Take cover!
We're almost there. Don't give up on me now, Spaniard.
Maybe we can pick off some of these archers.
Don't stay out there too long. You'll make an easy target.
Where the fuck are the rest of the guys I need to kill? Oh, there you are. You're up there. How did I miss that?
Shoot them! Defend yourself! Make them think twice about standing on those ramparts.
Yeah, fuck you, archers.
Throw the bags from here. Cover me.
I think we're clear. Throw them before any more of them come.
Why did they face me the wrong way?
Quick, use your crossbows!
Use the ram to break down that door.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Charge! Kill all these
Come,
cowards!
Spaniard! Time to see how lucky you really are!
God, that kill is so slow. Stabby, stabby.
for your land you call your own!
Here we are, men. Let's clean this place out.
Ha ha! Bullseye!
Is there stuff? I want stuff. There's not stuff. Wow, the camera's kind of sluggish.
Esteban, can't take care of this by myself, you know.
Coming!
And my men shall defend it to the death.
You fight like your mothers!
In the face. Ooh, barbarian sword. A two-handed sword or a one-handed sword? Okie dokie. Barbarian sword. Technique, double sword.
Mercenaries!
Mercenaries. Like none of them have names, I'm guessing. Stabby, stabby. Ah, looks like he stabbed him in the crotch. Like, ha ha ha. Show your balls who's boss. Ooh, I don't know what I got, but it says that I broke.
Esteban, come give me a hand here.
Be right there, hombre!
You gotta... Oh, holy cow, that was some horrible slowdown. There's no slowdown during the game, but it gives me horrendous slowdown during the cutscene. Some horribly built furniture right there. The guy just ran through it like it was made of paper. Yeah.
dogs!
Base load sword, let's see. Sword. Variant sword. Norman shield. I'm thinking I don't need to go up here now. Down here? Can't do it. Time to try the other side. That dude just staring at the wall. He's like, I'll show this wall who's boss. I'll watch it so the wall doesn't sneak up on us.
Fall back and regroup! Cut them off at the dungeon!
Dalgaze is fleeing into the dungeon! Stop him!
Oh. No, they're probably overly long, unneeded cutscene.
Your turn now, brigands.
I'll take his two-handed sword though. Swordplay is meh. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good.
So much for that weapon.
My sword's broke. I did not know that could happen. Let me take his sword.
It seems you know how to wield a blade.
I want the two-handed sword.
Let's see if you can wield fire half as well.
Madre de Dios! This nightmare! Not again!
The Spaniard might be surprised. To me, your powers are commonplace.
Then you are damned as
Swords aren't
well.
touching.
Two bearers of the curse.
And that scene they're clipping horribly. Gotta love it when shit doesn't meet up.
Not allow you to claim
Hit
what I
detection's
spent
a
my
tad
life
off,
to
I'm
protect.
guessing.
Am I still in a nightmare? Or did you really just save my life?
It is a nightmare, but it's more real than you might think. Stand up and fight if you want to live.
You got it, caballero. I'll fight with you. I owe you my life, but you owe me an explanation.
I will answer all of your questions later. But right now, let us drive this demon back together.
This will be your grave.
Where is he? Oh, they're over here hiding in the corner. Alright, maybe
Never imagined
Crusader might have been
Boniface would say,
tad of an overreach
a bearer
here.
of the curse. You seem to have mastered its effects very well. Who are you, mercenary?
I am no mercenary.
They call me
In my
mercenary.
veins flows the blood of the Templars. The blood of the DeBale family.
Alright, is there a reason why the camera is just like randomly staring off into nowhere?
The son of Jean de Bale.
I don't think there's any call for the
I
camera just being all like,
understand now why your
look
father
at the wall.
had so much faith in you.
What? You know of my father? You must tell me.
Martin, it's been a long time.
Wow, he walked through him.
Boniface de Montferrat.
The clipping in this game is
When I
hilariously
heard
bad.
that Benoit was assaulting my castle, I knew at once that he worked in your shadow.
You are relieved of your service, mercenaries. Benoit, take them to the encampment and pay them generously. The battle is won.
My lord, this man...
I have spoken.
I
Your job
have
here is done.
spoken.
What?
Stab
What
him
do
in
you
the
mean?
face. Stab
Leave
him in the
us
face.
before the coffers are emptied and you miss out on
Stab
your
his
share.
face.
Let's go, Esteban.
My old friend, dear old Martin. I know you've hidden the relic somewhere in this castle, but you would sooner die than put it into my hands.
Got a crazy looking sword and black armor.
I will make sure that
I
is
think that's the bad
exactly what
guy.
happens.
You fool! Do you think I'm stupid enough to have kept it here? I gave it to a man who deserved it, more than I. And I have seen the sun shine greater than even that night. Boniface, you imbecile!
Son. Enough of your blasted riddles. Who is the son you speak of? Tell me, Martin.
Your hatred of the world will bring you to your demise.
You'll talk, or you'll die.
DeBale. Where is the young DeBale?
You gave him notice, my lord. He took his gold and left with that Spanish friend of his.
What? Damn it. Did he say anything about where he was going?
Be at ease, son.
He's a fucking mercenary.
James
That's what he
DeBale is
does. He
going to
takes
the
his
Chateau
gold and
to take
leaves.
part in the jousting tournament.
Wow, his armor's
Seems he
clipping
wants
into his
to
armor.
enlist in the forthcoming crusade.
Again, awesome clipping
The
issues.
Chateau Decree. So, the young DeBale seeks his father, who never returned from Jerusalem, and the Crusade is his shot in the dark. He must know where to look. That is excellent.
Four of 5, huh? I have 4 more points. Alright, let's see. Let's go to skills. 1 mystery point. My armor now includes the right spalder. Oh, okay, they're separate. Okay. MASACRE. Cruel joust. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yes, I'll accept those modifications. His name's Esteban, and all they call him is Spaniard. Hey, Spaniard. Hey, Templar. It's like nobody in here likes to use anybody's fucking names.
Dance, wait!
It's like saying, I know that
You
guy
sure
from
you
that
want to
place
do
did
this?
that thing that one time.
Crusade is the only hope I have of finding my father. If I want to enlist, this tournament is my best option.
So you're going to fight, all to make the other caballeros notice you?
Yes, but it is a jousting tournament, and I will have to declare my knighthood to enter.
Aren't you going to need a squire? Every knight worth his salt has one.
Esteban, I've enjoyed our camaraderie, but our journey together ends here. Good luck.
Hear ye, O gentle ladies, O noble sires! Hear ye, kind lords and valiant warriors! The duels have been concluded. Today begins the 2-on-2 games. Registration is now open.
Holding his hands over his face like he's a girl at a cheerleading kite. He's like, please pick my squad.
Has destiny brought me the squire I need?
Oh, come on! My blades thought they had already proven their worth. And you will not find a better sparring partner, hombre.
I am listening, young lord.
We're going to do the double backflip cradle combination,
I wish to
ending
enlist in the
in a
tournament.
spinning decapitation.
Who shall be your companion of arms?
This
So you
man,
better bring it,
his name
girlfriend.
is Esteban Noviembre.
So be it. Sir Dens de Bale and Esteban Noviembre have been enrolled in the tournament. May success and fortune be upon you.
Tell me, Secretary, is it true that the Lord of Villehardouis is recruiting for the Crusade?
At the behest of His Holiness Pope Innocent III, Fouque de Neuilly himself has come to preach the Crusade's want of able men. And undoubtedly, young lord,
The story in this game is not
tournament in
anything to write home
particular
about.
is the occasion to draw the eyes of venerable benefactors to your blade.
Excellent. Thank you.
So, partners once again?
One last thing, my lord. If you hope to succeed, you may want to take a moment before the tournament begins to practice with the other participants. It's possible you'll find an occasion to learn new moves that way. You and your companion shall be called forth when your turn comes. Who's next? Are there no other valiant knights willing to do battle?
Well, let's review the basics. Now, when your adversaries are parrying all your blows, you can use a guard break to breach their defenses.
The guard breaker, eh?
Really? Don't you think it's a little late for training? Alright, well, I think we'll call it there. In conclusion, I don't think the game's total crap. It's pretty crappy, but not complete crap. It's got some saving graces. Combat's okay. Animations are kind of stiff. There's almost no cloth physics whatsoever. You'll probably find it obscenely cheap, because I don't think it sold that well when it came out either. But if it's more than $5-10 bucks, it's not worth your time. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And next time, I think we're gonna do some Lollipop Chainsaw. It's another game that kind of slipped in out of nowhere back on 360 PS3 days that I don't think got nearly enough recognition, because it was a fun, entertaining game with a lot of humor. I hope to see you next time. Good night.